finally the day to start recording one of the most important videos of my channel so far. I'm gonna run a marathon. So in the past I used to run occasionally 3 to 5 kilometers, but now January came up and I decided to run a marathon. Now, before I wanted to run this marathon, I had to go through some training, of course, and in this video I will show you everything I did in order to succeed my marathon. I will try to explain you as much as possible and I will take you in my process. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video, and I'd say take a snack and enjoy watching. Hello y'all, so welcome back to my channel. We are finally the day that we're starting to record the video about the marathon. We're currently the 7th of August 2023 and I'm just gonna give you guys a little update on my running life. So basically, in the past, as some of you guys might know or from previous videos of mine, I've always been kind of a runner the past few years. So I always ran around the block like 3 or 5 kilometers, nothing more, nothing big, nothing specific, but just like 3 to 5 kilometers to keep up with my running and to just enjoy sports, I guess. And then around January, I thought, let's just do a marathon, because I mean, I was already like good at running these 5 kilometers and everything. So I thought, let's just challenge myself and see how far I can take this. So I've always been this kind of skinny guy that like wasn't too much into sports, and I just ran 3 to 5 kilometers in the past, and now I came with this idea to run a marathon. So now you guys want to know maybe what marathon I have chosen. I have chosen to run the Antwerp Marathon. It's like the local city here nearby, and it's gonna take place on the 22nd of October 2023. So that is in a few months from now. And I've actually made a whole planning on what day I wanna run and what distance, and I'm just gonna go over this planning real quick with you guys. So I start my official training on the 17th of July 2023. And this is exactly 14 weeks before the big event. So in this planning, I've included short runs that will keep me up with my running. Of course, some interval to challenge my muscles and to go as fast as possible. And then, of course, the long distance runs that will challenge me and see if I can take it as far as a marathon in the end. So I've already completed some of my 5 kilometer runs and then the first 10K of my first week. And this is kind of how it went. Okay, so this is my third day of running my 5 kilometers before I'm going over into the long-term runs. And I must say it's going alright so far, but my leg is hurting a little bit, like my shin splint, it's coming back, I feel. So gotta be careful with that. Alright, so I'm currently running again. We're doing the first 10 kilometers. So that's my first long distance of my schedule. So it's raining, as you can see. It's fucked up, but we're doing this anyways because it's all for a marathon. It's all for a good goal. So let's just keep going and see how this is turning out, because my leg is hurting a little bit, but this is quite fun actually. Okay, so we're at like 6.3 kilometers right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's going alright. Like, my leg is still hurting. I feel like I'm gonna treat it when I get back home. Just use a little bit of ice and a cream to put on. But overall it's going quite great. I'm sorry for the shocking video. But I'll give you the results in a bit. Okay, so I'm currently having some ice on my leg to hopefully reduce the inflammation a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put on a cream and hope that everything is gonna be alright, and I'm just gonna keep running a little bit slower than usual, and hopefully this will be over as soon as possible. So this is the cream I'm about to put on my leg. So it's just like this area kind of ish, and it's called shin splint, and I got this like a few years ago for the first time. And then I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that if I get a pain there, it's like an inflammation. So I have to put a cream on it for like 2 weeks, and I can basically not really do any like intense activities. But I have a marathon coming up, so I gotta exercise. I'm just taking it a little slower while running and just making sure that I get enough rest, eat good food, and put on a cream or ice to make sure it's gonna be alright. Not too bad, eh? I mean, I've been running in the rain, like, it can't get any crazier, I guess. So now let's just sign in for the marathon, I guess. So I'm currently on my laptop and I will now go to Marathon Antwerp 2023. I will look this up and then click the first page, which is the official page of the marathon. And then I will click sign in. My payment is accepted. So guys, that means I'm officially signing for the Antwerp Marathon 2023. And if you guys want to see the whole process towards the marathon and the marathon itself, then keep on watching. I mean, I can, I will, and I freaking must.
Eventually, I was just running and running and running, and I was trying to follow my schedule. I always tried to eat something before my run so I wouldn't feel too hungry, and then I did a little stretch and went for a run. I did most of the time the same tour over and over again, and I had some really nice streets in nature and in a rural area, so I could just run without crossing too much traffic lights and everything. And I have to say that it was really inspiring to see new areas as well by running ways that I've never ran before. And every time I went out for a run, I could also just like clear my mind and focus myself on one goal, which was then the marathon, of course. I saw a lot of beautiful nature. I had a lot of circumstances that I ran in, like darkness, rain, sun, cold, warm, everything basically. But I'm so glad I did everything and that I was very consistent with it, although I skipped sometimes. I sometimes stretched afterwards as well. I tried to eat healthy, and of course I did some yoga and workouts in between as well to keep up with my strength and balance basically. Enjoy the rest of the video and I'll talk to you later. Okay guys, so I'm about to run my first 15 kilometers run and I'm already having pain in my legs. I'm so tired. I'm going to Paris later today, but I guess we're doing it. I'll try my best. I've just completed the first 5 kilometers of my tour, so that means 1/3 done. I kind of want to go back home, but I'm too stubborn. I do have pain in my ankle, on my left ankle, and that's the reason I want to quit. But I haven't done any like long resistance runs, so I just want to keep going and try to finish this one. I hope it's gonna work out, but I'll keep you updated. Okay, I just completed 10k. That's 5 more to go. My pain is gone. I don't feel sore anymore, so I'm really excited to complete this last 5. And then I've completed my longest run so far, so just keep going. I believe in myself. Okay y'all, so we're currently the 26th of August and today it's time to do an interval run. So that means you run for a certain distance and then you take a break and then you run that distance again. And I'll be doing a kilometer of running and then I'll take a short break and then I'll do another kilometer and then I'll take a break again, and this for 5 kilometers in total. So that's what I'll be doing right now. I'll show you some footage from another point of view. My dad's gonna be filming, so hopefully that's gonna be alright. And I'll come back to you guys later. So I'm running again. My dad is joining me on his scooter. I've done 3 out of 5 kilometers and I'm feeling so exhausted. But we got 2 more to go, so we're gonna finish this.
Alright, so I just came back from my run. I took a shower because I was so sweaty, but I accomplished my 5 kilometer interval run, and I have to say it was really good. It was really exhausting too. Like, I wanted to quit several times. I think this was my hardest run so far of my training, but I made it, I pursued, and here I am. I completed my run, and I had an average speed of 16 kilometers an hour. That is really fast, like 3 minutes and 44 seconds for a kilometer. And this is of course not something I regularly do. This is only something I do every 2 weeks, I'd say. I still like gotta revise if my other interval trainings are good, because I up level them to 6 kilometers of interval running, like a kilometer of running and then walking, kilometer walking, and this like 6 times. So I have like no experience with interval really. So if there's any of you out there that knows a lot about running, I don't want to misinform anybody. So if you know more about interval, you can always put down in the comments to help other people with interval running, because I don't want to give any wrong information, or I don't want to make anybody hurt themselves because they run the wrong way. But this is how I'm experiencing it now. This is what I'm doing right now, and to me this feels okay. I feel my muscles have worked a lot, but they don't hurt that bad. Oh, also one more thing I wanted to talk about real quick was that sometimes I've skipped some runs so far because I've been traveling to other countries, and some people from foreign countries have also visited me here in Belgium, and then I couldn't really find the energy and motivation to go for a run because I was with them and I wanted to spend time with them. So forgive me, I didn't follow my schedule every single time, but I promise you I did most of it, and I'm pretty proud of myself still.
Okay, y'all, so I got a haircut. That's why I look bald. No, just kidding. But today is the 23rd of September, and I'm going to run more than half of a marathon for the first time. So I'm gonna run 23 kilometers. Well, I'm gonna try. And this is the first time I'm gonna run with gels. So this is something I'm trying out today. These are gels with like carbohydrates and caffeine. So I will take this after the first half hour, and then from then on every half an hour, just to get some extra carbohydrates so I can like burn them while running. And I hope that's gonna help me getting to finish this challenge, basically. Okay, so I just ran over 1/4 of my run. Got my first energy gel here. I'm just gonna try to take that while running, and we'll see how it goes then. Nasty. Okay, so full thing is in. Let's see if it works. Hopefully. Okay, I just completed 13 kilometers out of the 23, so that's 10 more to go. I already ran more than an hour. I'm gonna take my second energy gel. So yeah. It's like so concentrated, but like the aftertaste is like lemon-ish, so it's kind of nice. But the first squeeze is like disgusting. Now let's continue, and I'll see you at my third energy gel. It's with me again. My dad. I got 6 more kilometers to go. I'm pretty hungry. Gonna take my last energy gel in like 2 kilometers or something. Feeling pretty tired. Got some stitches, so I walked a bit, but now I'm feeling great again. Sun is out there, so I'm gonna keep going and finish this freaking 23 kilometers. 5 more to go.
Okay guys, so apparently I didn't finish the video from last run. So basically I ran 23 kilometers, and when I came home I still felt really good, I'd say. Like, I wasn't too tired, I wasn't running out of breath or anything. And I just feel like the energy gels that I used helped me a little bit. I was still hungry during my run, but I felt like I had more energy throughout my whole run. So that was quite positive, although the activity felt like a long activity. Like I think I almost ran like 2 hours or something. So that was insane. But today it's even more insane. I'm gonna run 30 kilometers and I'm gonna use a different type of gel, and I will do this so I know which is better. And next big run I will try bananas to see like if then I'm less hungry and still feeling energized, and then I know what is the best for the actual marathon. So I'm just gonna try these gels out today, and I'm just gonna take you guys with me as well today on my 30-kilometer run. And I mean this for real, if I can finish this, then I'm so confident to run the whole marathon. So this day is very important. I'm just gonna do a quick stretch and then I'll see you out there on the field.
Guys, I just completed the first half of my run. That's like 15 kilometers. Oh, and I'm dead. I'm just gonna get some water at home, maybe eat a banana because I'm feeling hungry again, and see how that works out. I'm sorry. I'm literally looking like dead here around the eyes. I don't know why I always get this, but like once my blood is running to my face, it starts flowing out underneath my eyes. And it's fucking scary. It's like I'm gonna pass out, or like I'm a bad creature. I don't know why it happens, but I still gotta complete my second half with this look.
Cheers.
I'm like so tired. I've only got like 1.7 kilometers left to go. I'm just walking a bit because my stomach is feeling hungry and painful a bit, and I'm so tired and ready to faint, so I guess I'm just gonna keep running those last kilometers and then I'm done. I've been running for 2.5 hours. I've done 29 kilometers and I'm so tired. I feel like I'm just gonna keep walking this last kilometer, and that'll be all for today because I'm feeling so exhausted for real. I'm hitting the wall. My dad is gonna bring me some water because I'm so thirsty, like I can't bring a whole water bottle with me the whole time, so I'm feeling very thirsty, and yeah, I'll update you when I'm home.
Alright you guys, so apparently I did not finish my video about the run again. So okay, so we're currently like a few days later, and I freaking completed 30 kilometers in one run, and that took me 2 hours and a half to be precise. And the thing is, like, this run basically went really well, although towards the end I felt really exhausted, like my legs were getting sore and I just felt like I was running through my energy. So I used those gels for the second time, and I feel like they support me on my long runs for sure, but I don't know how much effect they really have on me. The thing is, like, I'm still feeling hungry, and when I take those gels I also feel them like jumping around basically in my stomach, so that is not really good. So I still deal with some stomach issues that I want to look up stuff about, because I just don't want to deal with stomach issues during my official marathon. So that's something I have to do some research for, but other than that, I think I really completed this run really good. I ended with a little bit of walking though, but I did finish my 30 kilometers. That was my purpose, that was my goal, and I slayed it. So I'm proud of myself, and I'm really looking forward to the big run. Although it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be challenging, and it's also like here in the mind that it's gonna be hard, but we can do that. And I feel like if I ran 30 kilometers, I can also do 42.
Okay, we're currently the 11th of October. It's my last long run before the marathon. I'm doing 22 kilometers today. I've already completed more than 20. I'm so tired and so done with running. I only have a few short distances planned for the upcoming week, and then it's time to race. Okay, so you can probably barely see me, but this is my final run, my last 3 kilometers. I'm just doing slow pace and yeah, let's get this finished and all hyped up for Sunday. Guys, this is gonna work out. I'm gonna freaking finish the 42 kilometers on Sunday because this run went absolutely fantastic. It was only 3 kilometers though, but I didn't have pain. I could do it very smoothly and easily, and yeah, I could just reset my thoughts as well. So this run was amazing. I'll see you in 2 days and I'll update you. Good morning, guys. It is race day. I'm like so tired. And I don't want to run 42 kilometers today. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyways. Look who's here. My sister was gonna support me today. I'm currently making some oats, and I will show you the result if I'm ready with making my breakfast. Brekkie. I guess I'm all showered and fresh for the marathon. Let's put on some clothes and get to the race. Okay, I guess this is the complete outfit for today. I've got some extra stuff for after the race. Let's get to Antwerp. I'm literally having the worst preparation for my marathon ever. Like, we arrived too late in Antwerp Central and I have to walk 3 kilometers all the way to my starting point, which sucks really much because now a lot of energy goes to walking this distance, and it's nerve-wracking because I don't know if I'm gonna be on time, so fingers crossed. Is hem ze?
Naar de Agenberg.
Currently at kilometer 10 and a half, so that means I've done about 1/5 of the race. We're going strong. Almost done 15 kilometers out of the 42. We just passed the 21 kilometer sign, so that means I'm halfway and it's going great. Don't feel sore yet. Still have a lot of energy, got some energy gels left, so I'm at kilometer 32 and I'm hitting the wall. I'm so tired, but 10 more kilometers, come on. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I officially hit the wall. Jullie ook goed bezig? Only 3 more to go. I can do this. Honestly, it's been such an amazing experience. I think the run itself taught me so much. Like, at first I started this run in a crowd full of people that were hopefully gonna reach the finish, and we all trained for this, or I hope at least that everybody trained for this, and everybody must have been mentally like, I'm gonna finish this race, it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it. And we got over the starting line and then everything started, and the first 10K went very well, the second 10K went very well too, and then I was halfway through already and I was like, this is going so smooth. But then kilometer 30 hit and then everything started to go way slower. I think every 5 kilometers or something there were like refreshments and everything, and sometimes I had a banana or like an energy drink. And one funny story, I actually flipped an energy drink over my body instead of water, and I was sticky throughout the rest of my run, but it was fun, it was fun. I could laugh with it. But basically everything between kilometer 34 and 40 was very hard. I had to walk sometimes, and then I ran again, I walked, I ran, and I saw my parents then as well, and I got very motivated to like see them again.
And I really wanted to prove them that I could do this. So I got back up, and I think around kilometer 40 I found the energy to run another 2 kilometers, and I think it was just this last bit of hope that was in me and the last bit of energy that was like, you're gonna finish this race. And I was running, and towards the end I was even sprinting a little bit and I almost got a cramp in my hamstring, but besides that I was so happy to have reached the finish. And I got this I don't know what this is in English. In Dutch it's medaille. I love it so much. It's a beautiful golden medal. Medal, that's the word. And every time that I'm gonna look at this right now, I'm just realizing that I can achieve anything if I put my mind onto it. If I have a goal and I want to reach it, and I train for it, or I go for it and I put all my effort into it, I can really achieve a lot. And this is my forever reminder of that. And I think that's the biggest lesson I've learned, to like be consistent and know that everything will work out. And especially when you put your mind onto it and you believe or trust in the process, then you know it's gonna work out in your favor. And if not, it's teaching you a lesson for sure. But like once I got over that finish, I was just so relieved. I was crying, I was hugging my mom and my boyfriend, I was hugging my dad. I was basically so full of emotions. I was crying, I was like laughing, I was doing everything. And then I was sore for like 2 days, but yeah, I freaking did it, and I can close this chapter now. Maybe in the future I'll do another thing that's similar to this, but for now this is good. And I'm just so proud of myself. Thank God.